How many of you have a dog or want a dog? Yeah, me too. I brought some pictures today to show you of my dog because that's going to lead us into this book I want to tell you about. This is one of my grandpups. This is Lincoln, and you can't see her very well, but that's my dog Princess. She's a black cockapoo. And then here is a picture of Lincoln and Luna. They live at the same house. And then this is little Evie. And when I first met Lincoln and Luna, they reminded me of this book. The name of this book I want to tell you about is Where the Red Fern Grows. It's by Wilson Rawls. And the longer part of the title says, The Story of Two Dogs and a Boy. I read this book when I was a 6th grader, and I really enjoyed it. The setting is in northeastern Oklahoma in the Ozark Hills in the mountains, and the kid lives way back in the woods with his family. And the setting takes, the time frame takes place several years ago. It could be anywhere around the 1920s or the 1900s. The book doesn't really say, but you know they're way back in the country. The main character's name is Billy, and when the book starts, he's 10 years old. And he wants a dog so bad, he will do anything it takes to get a dog. Have you ever felt like that? Something you want so bad that you will do just about anything? This is a wonderful story about love. It says a loving threesome. They range the dark hills and river bottoms of Cherokee country. Old Dan had brawn, little Ann had the brains, and Billy had the will to train them to be the finest hunting team in the valley. See, Billy loved to go hunting with his grandfather, and they hunted raccoons, or they just called them coons. Okay? I would like to read a quote for you off of page 9. I was a hunter from the time I could walk. I caught lizards on the rail fences, rats in the corn cribs, and frogs in the little creek that ran through the fields. I was a young Daniel Boone. As the days passed, the dog-wanting disease grew worse. I began to see dogs in my sleep. I went back to my father and mother. It was the same old story. Good hounds cost money, and they just didn't have it. My dog-wanting became so bad I began to lose weight, and my food didn't taste good anymore. Mama noticed this, and she had a talk with Papa. You're going to have to do something, she said. I never saw a boy grieve like that. It's not right. Not right at all. He does eventually get his dogs. He works and works, and he names them Old Dan and Little Ann. And you'll have to read the story to find out what happens and about all the adventures they have together. Wilson Rawls also wrote another book that I read when I was your age, and it's a really good read also. It's called Summer of the Monkeys. And it's also about a young boy who lives out in the country. And it has, well, I won't give you a book chat on that this time. You'll have to look at that one yourself. So I hope some of you would be interested in reading this.